everybody. Welcome to this week of Shrouded, episode 14. We currently have Mr. Wrecked and Mr. Good Saint with us. Gato is supposed to be showing up here 7 minutes ago. We'll see what happens. We're bringing you today the Destiny 2 Hotfix 7051 with basically nothing in it. We're going to talk about the Guardian games and then this week at Bungie, amongst other internet drama. Not really. A little bit. Bungie being dumb. You know how it is. Anyway, on top of that, we're going to get this episode started with a turn away from Destiny. I forgot to do this last week. We never talked about anything else that we may have been playing.
Yep.
So why don't we go ahead and if anybody's got anything that they've been playing other than Destiny, I'd love to hear about it. So go ahead.
Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok.
So that means you finished the first one and you started the second one.
Correct.
What did you think of the first one?
Well, I already knew like the story of the first one, and because I watched someone play through it like years ago, so I knew what I was getting into. It was still enjoyable, but I'm really liking Ragnarok a lot more than 4, at least combat-wise. It feels a little more fluid and everything like that, and I am enjoying the story more. Maybe because I don't know the story going in this time when I knew the story when I played through 4, but no. Really enjoying Ragnarok so far. I'm maybe halfway through. I'm not sure.
Okay, I gotta stop you and ask: are you calling God of War 2018 God of War 4?
Correct.
Okay,
I'm not counting the PlayStation, the PSP games or anything.
What about God of War Ascension?
No, I'm just the original trilogy, and then this one being 4.
Okay.
That's how I'm counting it.
So fuck Ascension. That game is terrible.
Never even played it. Never even.
Okay.
I didn't play that one. I didn't play Chains of Olympus or Ghost of Sparta.
Well, those make sense because they're mobile, but Ascension was main console. So.
I had no idea. Didn't even know.
Yeah. PS4? Nah, maybe it was on the 3. I don't know. I can't remember. It was late 3 or early 4.
Was it before God of War, like the first God of War, like story-wise, I assume?
It might have been a prequel. I'm not sure. Okay. I didn't play it. I didn't play any of those God of Wars. Didn't care for. I don't care for hack and slash combat.
Okay.
But I had.
So you only played 4, the 2018 one.
I played 2018, but Ascension's 4, so fuck off. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I got into that because it looked a lot more than like a hack and slash, even though at the end of the day, well, it still kind of is, but I feel like you have to learn things more than just button mash, like you could in like Devil May Cry and God of War, the original trilogy. Anyway, no, that's great to hear. You're wrong, 2018's better. Just kidding. Obviously, when you look at a sequel, there's always more features, more things. The game itself is physically better. But when you look at the two, what one had more impact on me in the gaming space, it was 2018.
That's fair.
I guess I'll just go next because it goes right into it. I finished platinuming God of War Ragnarok. It didn't take me too much time after I completed the game itself. Mind you, because I went and grabbed all the shit that I was supposed to grab, so it was probably like an extra 2 or 3 hours on top of it, which is kind of like prime. Like ideally, in my world, if I want 100% a game, I can 100% it by the time I roll credits, because I don't necessarily want to come back to it and do more stuff. I'm not that type of person.
They put a bunch of loose ends, tied up loose ends in the end of that game.
They actually did it quite well. Normally, they'll just open the world for you in a game and be like, go explore. But the end of the game actually led you into going back and exploring, and it opened up a few new areas and a couple new side quests with story beats and that type of stuff. So it actually gives you a reason. Like the game isn't totally over, and it doesn't just feel like you're doing fetch quests. Like you're still going along the story in a way.
Okay.
So it's good. It's a good
way. So it's not like 2018 when you after you beat the main story, and then the only thing you really had left was like the Valkyries, more or less.
I did the Valkyries
get.
before the main story.
I did as
in
well.
2018.
But I feel like most people did them after. But yeah,
So there was nothing for me other than like it's like go find the rest of the Ravens, or some shit,
yeah.
which I didn't do, and I never platinum 2018 because I was like, I didn't get very many of them, maybe like 10%. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna go look for the rest of them. So this time when I played Ragnarok, I was specifically looking for them, but there's a lot less. There's only 48. I guess I don't know if that's less. It felt like there was
less. 51 in 2018, I believe.
Okay.
So,
there was 48 in this one, but they feel like they're not as hard to find. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. They have sound cues too if they're nearby. I don't know if the other it did in the other game, but anyway. So you'd stop and you'd be like, "There's one around here somewhere." And then there's certain things you can't do until the end of the game.
Okay.
At all.
Intriguing.
I'm not gonna ruin them, but
yeah.
It's good because there are questions that if you just played it and rolled credits and that was it, there'd still be questions left for some of the characters, like what happened to them.
And it's not really that important.
And then you get to find out some stuff.
But it's a single player game. You play that for story. This isn't like that. It's not a game like Destiny where you just play it for. So I feel like you would care.
Yeah, but there wasn't anything super like. I was like, oh, I need to know what happened to that character.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Anyway, so.
But yeah, I played that.
But there's a little bit of story closure, and then Mimir does this thing like when you're doing like the new little side quests, where he'll tell you backstories and shit. And
so
it does give you more context and there is one thing that was really good actually. I can't tell you because it fucks. If I did, it would fuck probably the biggest reveal in the game. So it's just
okay.
But
I have an idea of where part of the story is going, or at least one point that is alleged to happen. So I'll see if I'm right there. But the fact that there could be a potential twist or big reveal coming up is exciting. I like those.
It's a huge reveal about 85% of the way through the game.
Okay, so I'm well before that then.
And then there's a tie to it after the credits roll, which you can go and explore more information regarding it.
Okay, cool.
But that's it. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I played that, and then I did the Horizon DLC, Burning Shores.
I bought that, but I haven't touched it yet.
It's fun. Horizon.
Yeah, I have some things to say about that, but it drifts into the off-topic area, and gamers being fucking douchebag gamers.
I saw that people were hating on it, but I don't know why.
It's getting because Aloy can kiss a girl.
You can you can choose that or not at the end. Yeah, I chose that her. I mean, I chose her not to just because she's been all the way through. She hasn't gotten laid, so she can continue not getting laid. in both games.
What does surprise me a little bit actually with that is, and I can understand a bit of a concept, but I haven't played the game. I'm probably gonna do it because I always do it. You're fucking right. I'm gonna kiss. We're gonna fucking rail each other. But all the relationships that Aloy has in the first and the second game, it does feel to me like any one of them that could be a romantic relationship that could have turned into a romantic relationship were male. So it is kind of a whoop.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at it now. Yeah, there's always those kind of like undertones with how they talked and looked at each other and shit like that. So yeah,
I think about the sun guy in the first game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like that was a potential suitor, and then I felt like
the dude with the hair. I forget his fucking name. Him.
In the second, or the other Nora in the second game. I forget what his name is. I can't think of it right now.
The guy who dies. Spoiler.
Yeah. Yes, that guy. I felt like he could have been more of like suitor relationship material, like just based on their interactions and stuff. And I know that he started to fall for that other lady later on, but I mean before that. Just the way the relationship worked. And I didn't really see that in many of the female characters. So I was a bit surprised when I saw the tweets about it, but it doesn't make me angry in any way.
No.
But yeah, it did seem like it was a little flip on the head. I never thought of Aloy in that light because they really don't do any sexuality at all in either of the games. So I never really thought about it until now. And guess what? I don't care if she kisses a girl. In fact, I want her to.
Yeah. Well, listen, at the risk of going out on a ledge, half these people that got mad that she was kissing a girl, if she was kissing that clone of hers, they wouldn't fucking care. It'd be just the opposite. It'd be fucking hot twins bullshit.
Yeah, weird, yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't like it and you're listening to it, I don't care. Eat a dick.
I'm sorry, that's funny. It's like you either hate... Your only options is if you hate gay people, you like incest. That's it.
That's a binary thing in life, all right?
I love that.
Why can't you like the best of both worlds?
I mean, it makes sense if you think about it because most of those people live in certain states that are okay with incest, you know?
Very true.
Sweet home Alabama.
Gatto's like, I'm not participating in this part of this conversation.
We need some banjo music playing.
Anyway, did you play anything, Rect? Did you play anything at all?
I spent the last week finishing up, Destiny stuff, getting my rank 11 knocked out, that stuff. And then I'm going to be playing, I don't know if anybody here is familiar with the very old gold box D&D games that a company called SSI used to put out. Or we're talking about like old DOS games, right? Eye of the Beholder 2, that kind of stuff. I downloaded a bunch of those. I'm going to be playing them on stream here starting next week. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to it.
Cool. No, that sounds fun. Right on. All right, we're going to get right into the meat and potatoes because I actually want this stream to last 1 hour because I got shit to do. So we're going to get right into it.
I'm actually in a no comms for me raid right now.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough. That's kind of funny. Okay. All right. Destiny Hotfix. We're going to start with that. Well, I guess I never let auto talk. I forgot you were here. You've been playing anything other than Destiny, Catman?
No, not really.
Okay, good enough.
Mars Heist Battleground. Thanks. The Mars Heist Battleground has been kicking my ass, so still not rank 11 because of that.
What do you need to do in that?
Just do it to the GM.
Oh, do you need the Guild Conqueror to get level 11?
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I forgot. Okay. Oh, damn, that sucks, man.
Yep, that's been kicking my ass.
Where's the trouble? Is it the boss room?
Yeah, boss room.
Yeah, it's a tough room.
That's it.
It's a tough room. Yeah, I don't know.
Also, if you look at me right now, sneak peek for next week.
Oh! I saw a hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right on. Very cool. Okay, we're gonna get right into the hotfix, get into the TWAB, and then we'll skim through the Guardian game stuff because, well, it's Guardian game. Can't be that interesting, right? Maybe it is. All right. Nope. Destiny 2 hotfix 7051. Fix an issue where the raid jacket director dialogue was appearing after March 21, which was the deadline to unlock it. So you don't have to worry about looking at that again. Awesome stuff. Adjusted the brightness and flashing in the Daughters of Oryx encounter, which is funny. I totally forgot that counter existed. But it's good. UI. Fix an issue where gauntlets would not equip when changing loadouts. I did not know about that. That's crazy. I'm glad they fixed it. Did anyone experience that?
I did.
That's funny. But it sucks.
But I fixed it. I don't know how, but I fixed it.
You fixed it. Okay. All right.
I don't know.
So Gatto's the one that fixed it. Bungie's taking credit for it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fix an issue where opening the loadout menu would cause Destiny 2 to crash. That's never happened to me, so I don't know if that was a platform issue or I just got lucky. Ever happened to anyone? Loadout menu crash your game?
Nope.
I remember when commendations were, but not
Yeah.
the loadout.
Nope.
Cool. All right. Next, weapons. Fix an issue where making changes to the weapon in the inventory after selecting the weapon to reshape would not automatically update to the item in the reshape slot. That sounds like a pain in the ass if you didn't notice, I would assume. But it's fixed, so we're good. And platforms and systems. Fixed an issue where too many particle effects in certain areas on Neptune would cause Destiny 2 to crash. Okay. I never really had any crashes on Neptune, so I don't know.
What doesn't cause Destiny 2 to crash these days?
These crashes sound like skill issues to me, though.
Yeah, the server's skill issues.
Yeah.
I mean, my computer never crashes.
Unpopular opinion: Destiny just needs a new engine.
Oh my god!
We're not getting
We're not gonna talk. Yeah, we're not gonna talk
listen.
about that. Obviously, I'm just throwing fire.
So, but I am curious. I'm legitimately curious. Like I barely ever run into a lot of these problems that people seem to have with Destiny, and I want to know if this is basically a hardware issue. Like, are people with lower end systems, is that the reason they're having so many issues because it's not optimized good enough, or am I just lucky as a bag of shit?
I don't know, to be honest.
So,
go ahead. I was gonna say I have a low to mid tier PC, and the only thing that I have is occasionally like it flashes on the bottom connecting to Destiny 2 servers. Other than that, I never seen it crash. So if your game is having troubles, just uninstall it and reinstall it. You might have like a corrupted file or something in there. So I don't know.
Let me say this. My ISP is kind of a dickhead. All right, I'm gonna preface what I'm gonna say with that. My ISP is kind of a douche.
Sure.
I have some connection issues on my cul-de-sac that everybody in my cul-de-sac has at the same time every time, but the ISP says it's our problem. It's our fault, our setup, whatever. But I get a specific set of errors when that's happening, right? I have been getting other errors, plum errors and weasel errors, no matter if I'm playing on my PS5 or my computer lately, where it'll kick me out of things. So I don't know if it's a hardware issue or not. My computer's not top of the line, but it's mid tier, which is more than enough to run Destiny. I really think the issues we're experiencing it's really on Bungie's side. All right. Okay. And even though I get a little blustery on Twitter, it is what it is. Game with a lot of shit in it. It's a problem. I only get blustery because when I want to play the fucking thing, I want to play the fucking thing.
It's funny because if I ever sat down at my computer and I started playing Destiny and it crashed, I would just roll backwards and turn my PS5 on and not worry about it.
Yeah.
So
I tried
maybe
that.
that's why I don't get so angry about it, because I don't care so much about Destiny that if my game crashes or it's having a specific amount of crashes that day, that I've got so many other things that I can do that I'm just like, whatever, I'll put Destiny away until they fix the servers tomorrow. Or in this case, in 6 months. But maybe I just don't play the game enough. Maybe the people that are super angry at Destiny are the people that are playing it all the time, so they're always seeing this stuff. Because I don't see enough of it that would make me angry for any particular reason. And I see it on the internet constantly. It's just such anger towards Bungie and these crashes and errors, and it's just like, do you really experience it that often that it makes you that mad?
When I'm playing, I'm usually playing to do something specific. And when these errors are happening, it's interrupting that. So on Monday, when a bunch of crashes were happening, I was trying to farm Duality for a specific role of Lingering Dread. I'm trying to get, Unforgiven, the SMG. I'm trying to get one where the Pulsar Brace and Demolitionist. but I couldn't. And it's time gated, right? Because you can only farm when it's in rotation. I've been farming all week. That was my last opportunity, but I couldn't even get through one run without getting DC'd. So it got me a little heated.
Okay, fair enough. I'm just lucky, I guess. I don't know. I farmed Master Duality all week. Trying to get good
Artifice armor.
Good Artifice armor. And I got quite a few nice drops.
All right, that's good. A lot of people are complaining about the armor being shit right now, but
yeah, I don't know. I was getting 65, 66s, like good armor, decent style rolls. They were spiky. Like it was all fine. Like I didn't get. I mean, I could have gotten better specific rolls for a hunter, but that would be my only complaint. That's just RNG's fault. That's not Bungie's fault. I mean, we could blame Bungie for not just like giving me 30 mobility, 30 recovery, and 30 resilience on one piece of armor, but I'm not getting it. That'd be awesome. I'll take 25 actually. 25 of each of those.
On everything?
Meet them halfway.
No, on those 3. I'll take zeros on the bottom 3 for everything. I could give shit about that. If you give me 25 on the top 3, we're good. We're good. I'll run strength. I'll run strength, intellect, and discipline mods or some shit. I don't care, but that would be
understandable.
Awesome. Anyway, all right. Well, that's basically the hotfix. Not a lot in there today. Just some small fixes. I assume there should be a caveat at the bottom of this. Is we tried to fix all the shit that was breaking the servers, because this is the only thing that came out after that. After the Monday issues and was that right? Yeah. After the Monday and Tuesday downtime, was this. So obviously this isn't what caused the downtime. There's nothing here. So hopefully they did something else. And it's just not listed in the hotfix because it wasn't anything specific. All right. This week at Bungie. The TLDR of this week is Guardian Games Cup, returning May 2nd. Trials, community map vote, preview of upcoming Strand updates, cosplay reference information, exotic ornament winner announcement. Oh my god! And movie of the week, which we never go over. Okay, so there's reference here to Guardian Games. We're going to skip over it because we're going to go over the post afterwards. There's a Trials community vote coming up. I assume these votes come in emails as just like everything else?
Yeah.
All right, there's going to be a vote for the map that's on the week of May 2nd.
Yes, and the community is going to troll the PvP players by selecting Disjunction overwhelmingly.
All right, so we have the chance for Rusted Lands, Convergence, or Disjunction. Personally, I would probably choose... What would you choose, Rect? I want to see if I'm the same.
I would pick Rusted Lands over anything else that's on that list.
Yes, that means I'm a PvP player. Let's go. I don't mind Convergence too much, but I like Rusted Lands better. And then, yeah, like you said, Disjunction would be terrible for Trials. It's way too big.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be so gross. I'll play Rift on Disjunction, but that's it. Everything else can eat a dick. All right, upcoming Strand updates. Let's go, baby. There's actually one in here that I really like. Threaded Spike, increased damage, 55%. Let's go. First thing I said when I was playing Strand when Lightfall dropped was, this melee is not strong enough. And what did they do? They gave me 55% more damage. Let's go. What else have they done, though? That's the only thing I read. Increased projectile travel range before returning to player by 30%. That means you can hit the first target from further away. Even better. Slightly reduced speed of the dart as it returns to the player, making easier. It's so easy to catch. Now it's even easier. Good lord. Okay. All right. Increased energy gain for catching the dart based on number of enemies hit. These are so good. What is happening? Now pierces Cabal failing shit. Oh my god!
Finally.
I'm sorry. I'm excited. Those are all amazing changes to that melee. It was basically useless unless you were going up against like Thrall. But and also for anybody who doesn't know, after you throw your dart, just look at your icon. Once it lights back up, that's when you catch it. You don't even need to keep an eye on the dart or listen for the sound. You just stare at the icon. There's about a 1 second instance where you can just re-click your melee button and you'll catch your dart. And then you get like, depending on how many you hit, obviously you get almost all your melee back. And you'll probably get a bunch of it back now because they buff that. I can't believe they gave us extra time to catch it. You had like 1 second. Damn. Maybe it's not that long and I'm just really good reflexes.
Now it's 1.5.
Now it's 1.5.
I'm kidding.
But that's really good. I like that. And then they kind of there's a grapple buff here as well. They reduced the base cooldown from 105 to 82, which is nice, but I don't care. But this one is nice. The activation between grapples 2.5 to 0.2. None of this bullshit where you're like floating through falling down, waiting to die until your grapple comes back up. You can just grapple, 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 grapple. Let's go, baby. That's exciting.
That would have been nice before the nerfs for grenade energy.
I mean, yes, but still on Neomuna or any area, or if you're with other hunters that create strand points, like, I think that's fine. I think that's great. It's fun. It'll be fun to use that. I mean, it's still useless in anything in game. Like, it's not important in any way, shape, or form to use grapple over shackle grenades. But if you're having some fun on Neomuna, you're with a couple other strand anything really, and you want to be able to do some neat things or cool things, and you can use the grapple points so you get your bonuses back, or your grapple back. I think this will help. This will help have fun with it, is my point. This doesn't make it relevant. It just makes it more fun. So,
I mean, everything they've listed there is going to make grapple easier to use, I think. And maybe chill out the people who are like, this class is useless now.
Salt. Sorry. Guy's such a ding dong. All right. What? No, he's perfect. That's not what I said. All right, so there's some artist reference collection of Nezarec, which I don't really care about. But I mean, I guess I can show it on the screen for a second here, so everybody can look at it. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. All right. Kick this over to stream and show. Which one's my show button? This one? Oh, hey, let's go. Oh, it's ultra widescreen. My bad, everybody.
Just zoom in on the page. Or that.
You fucked. I did it right. I know what you're trying to do. Screw me up again. This looks like an action figure.
I mean, it could be an action figure.
In before Bungie sells it on the store.
After we release the previous art collection, it looks like it's...
His eyes look like Dragon Balls to me. They still look like Dragon Balls to me.
There are no characters in the game that you can't already get action figures for if you go to Etsy.
Oh, fucking Etsy.
True. Someone will probably take this and make one and start selling for.
Agreed.
I mean, homespun 3D printed Rolk action figures with articulated joints exist already.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but that Greener is showing, this I got upset about.
I know, right? They should have done Burden.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Oh my god, Gato agrees with me. Fuck, hell has frozen over.
Holy shit.
I mean, couldn't they have done any gun that didn't already have 3?
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. I just re-listened to our podcast from last week, and that was your complaint for like 20 minutes. That there was a ton of exotics that didn't have any skins now. All right? So, here's the thing. You want to know what happened here, right? These are probably the easiest guns to reskin. So.
I blame the Warlocks and their Starfire protocols.
Shit's getting nerfed anyway.
True.
Anyway, I would have preferred a Burden skin because I don't particularly like the ones I have. I like my Wither Horde ornament, and I like my Thunder
Which one do you
ornament.
guys? Which one do you guys use for Wither Horde? There's a few already.
I
use the one
I think
from.
I used the Hive one.
I use the Solstice one.
Okay, Solstice one, the Hive one. Okay.
Yeah, it's Hive or bust for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Hive or go home. Yeah,
I use the
agree.
Hive one frequently. There's the white and gold one that I like too. Sometimes I forget what it's called or anything like that. But.
No, yeah, it's the very first one that got released with the season pass when Wither Horde got also released.
Oh, okay. Is it? All right. So everyone has that one. Got it. Anyway, yeah. So Wither Horde won, everybody. So we are going to. I mean, what happens after this? Does somebody just make it, or do we get to vote on other?
No, somebody
makes it. They're gonna make 3 mock-ups. Then we vote on which one of those 3 we like, and then it gets put into.
They follow the same order as the same thing they did with Arbalest. That is
Yeah.
exactly
And then-
what'll happen.
and then it will take
Final shape.
and then it will take 6 to 12 months to be in the game. Congratulations.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, we'll be syncing up or blah blah blah. Okay, no one gives a shit. All right, so we'll see those on a later TWAB, and we'll get to vote on them. Very cool, very cool. Just an FYI, some rewards deadlines on the Bungie store: the Archangel Dog plush and the Rude Nightmares raid jacket. Didn't it say that was the 31st of March that you couldn't, or was that you had to beat it by then? Maybe that's what it was. All right, never mind. April 30th for the raid jacket, 28th for the plush, which is tomorrow. So if you want that dog plush, buy it up. All right, known issues. My favorite thing to look at. Ooh, the Vexcalibur Catalyst Triumph is not completing. That's awesome. That would be delightful. Players who have previously acquired Brazen Spark ship are blocked. Okay, we knew about this one. It's still a known issue. All right. Players unable to claim Twitch extension bounty rewards from the Cryptarch. Okay. Is that every player? Or is it just...
I don't think maybe I have them all, but I haven't seen any of his stuff show up in game.
Yeah, just a few.
Go ahead. Some Guardian Games triumphs are activating earlier than intended. As a result, the titles tab now flashes as though something is unblocked. Those triumphs will be able to be claimed when Guardian Games launches. Cool. Oh, so we actually... Nice. They're not just going to reset them. That's pretty neat. All right, in the Lake of Shadows, Nightfall, wiping in the final boss room. Oh, it's still doing the champion thing? Fuck, man. Fix that shit. Bro, why you suck so bad, Bungie? Some gilded titles no longer gilded. We knew, and some associated triumphs have been marked as incomplete. Yeah, that was because of the glitch earlier in the year when they were completing when we weren't supposed to have them. So they fixed that, and now you don't have it anymore because you didn't do it. Masterworking, then enhancing a weapon will make it appear that a player will get plus 20 to the base stat. That'd be awesome. When in reality, it can only get 10 plus 10. There's just a visual bug, but I'd be excited. Let's put 20 range on my submachine gun. Let's fucking go, baby. That'd be sick.
Menace.
Yeah. Using 3 copies of the same resist armor mod provides no difference than using 2 copies of the same mod. Okay, so it's not intended to work that way. So it's a known issue. Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute, what? They told us it would work. But, okay. All right. Some players report their Radiant no longer stuns barrier champions. I have no idea. I use volatile rounds to stun barrier champions. Because I'm not a loser.
Damn.
Shots fired.
Radiant
How does it feel
sucks,
to
dude.
burn a piece of toast?
I mean, it's easy to proc depending on what character you're using. If you're using Solar Titan, easy. Throw
I mean,
hammer.
it's easy to proc
Radiant.
on Solar Hunter too. You just gotta dodge.
Hmm.
But it doesn't make it good. It doesn't
What do you mean?
stack with anything. Like
Just throw a knife.
I mean, Radiant does empower you, makes you do more damage, so there's a
That's what I
benefit
mean.
right there.
I know,
That
but you
that
can get.
buff does stack with things. It absolutely does.
Oh, does it? All right.
Yes.
It feels like it doesn't. It must be a shitty damage buff then.
15%.
It stacks with well.
It does
Yep.
not stack with well.
Oh
Wait,
no.
what?
No.
Okay.
But it'll stack with your surges. It'll stack with things like rampage, kill clip, whatever.
If it doesn't stack with well, it's useless. Goodbye.
All right. Well, the easy solution then is to take the salt route and remove the damage bonus from well.
Remove well
Or
from the game.
don't use Radiant because it's trash.
One of these days, I'm going to revoke Greener's official
Remove well
hunter
from the
card.
game.
No, I'm going to remove Greener's hunter card. That's it.
Yeah,
You're not
absolutely
allowed to
should
play
remove the
hunter.
damage bonus from well.
Listen, all right. Listen, just quickly. When I go to solo anything or solo flawless anything, I'm never using Solar Hunter. It's not as good a class as either Arc or Void. Plain and simple. Radiant does not make a difference. I mean, sure it does. It gives you the 15% damage bonus, but I mean, so does Tether. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but Tether doesn't move.
Neither do bosses.
You wanna talk about the Spire boss, the very first one?
Let's be clear. Very quickly. I used Arc for Spire, for solo flawless, and if you think that 15% buff on Radiant will do more damage than the Arc Spear Super with Star Eaters, then you're out of your damn mind.
Look,
Because that easily does 600,000 to 700,000 damage. Fully
let me
charged.
tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. You are absolutely correct. I also use Arc for my solo flawless. Yeah. What about for the last boss? What did you use?
It was the same thing. I did it for
No.
both bosses. So I used Assassin's Cowl to kind of like get things ready to go. And then when I was almost ready on the second boss to do the last thing, I'd switch to Star Eaters, and then I would grab some orbs, and then I'd head over there, and then you hit the last thing, you throw your spear, you linear them, bum 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 bum.
Yeah, for I use my strand build. I stranded the fucker.
Oh, really? No, I didn't. I used the same one, and then on the final thing, it was the same thing. It was Cowl while I was doing all the wires, all the way until I had to just shoot the very last node. Then I'd switch to Star Eaters, and I'd run around and get a couple orbs, typically off of the Void Shield Minotaurs, I think, in the room that drop the thing, because you just pop the shield with Void, grab them. Anyway, until I get to 4, and then I'd finish the thing, and then I would just throw the spear. I don't remember what I used for damage. It was probably rockets, but maybe not. I don't know.
I use strand because of the woven mail. That thing alone reduces damage so much that it doesn't really matter.
I've been using strand like this last week a bunch because I used it a lot for GM, and that's crazy. You're right. Like you can
6% reduction. Yep.
You can almost constantly keep that thing procced because of how easy it is to get orbs right now, and it's always on.
Yep.
Always on. So you got your Brazilians, then you got that, and stacks on top of it. You have a huge damage buff, or I guess damage resistance buff. It's nuts. Yeah, it is strong. But no, I didn't use that for. I'm a huge fan of just being able to punch somebody and disappear and get a heal. So Assassin's Cowl, I'm all about that on Arc Hunter when I'm trying to not die, like specifically not die. So it's a great exotic. And I guess you get a heal anyway if you do a combination blow. So I don't. So it just does the invis, or does it heal you even more when you have that on? I can't remember.
It heals you if you finish.
So it heals you and makes you go invis on top of the heal you get already from Arc melee kills.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I was right. Perfect. It's really nice for some of that stuff. I used to do everything at just void and be instantly invisible or always invisible, but the arc damage super just does so much damage that it's really hard to justify not using it because it's so strong. The Star Eaters, it's so fucking strong. Oh.
Yeah.
It just does so much damage. It's got to be either the first or second highest damaging super in the game.
Pretty sure it's first. I think.
Yeah, it's so strong.
That's why I was saying, like Strand with Star Eaters, you just super in front of him while he's walking towards you, and you don't even need to move. You just press your mouse one, attack him. He pushes you with him. So as soon as you're done with the super, just stand back and just shoot a little bit of your heavy, and you'll have heavy for the rest of the room, and you'll deal more damage with the super alone than with arc plus heavy.
With the Strand super?
Yep.
I don't like getting that close to him. You're scaring me.
No, it's fun because with Star Eaters times 4, you get the overshield plus your resist, and if you do a little grapple before you go towards the boss, or if you use grapple to go to the boss, you get woven mail, so you get even more resistance. So that's it.
Either way, when I'm doing my solo flawless, I'm not looking to stand at the bottom of a boss that can one-shot you with a stone.
Oh, I did that during my solo flawless, and I had no issue whatsoever.
Okay. All right. Well, I had no issue with my arc either. So.
Understandable.
Crazy. But anyway, all right. Yeah, that was a good note. Very good note. All right. Hunter's rule. Everyone else sucks. JK. Okay, super quick. This is Bruce. Hello, everyone. Check him out. We'll show the audience. Hey, look, everybody! It's Bruce. Oh wow, that got real big. Anyway, all right. So let's switch back to this new page. All right, last thing on the docket today. I know we're going so fast, actually getting things done. It's amazing when I actually have to do stuff, how quickly I can get through this. We're probably going to have done it faster. The recording's 54 minutes. Okay, we got 6 minutes to go through this. All right, the Guardian games are back, everybody. Woo, woo! Let's go. I finally get to get my, is it Reveler? Is that the name of the triumph for all 4 of them?
Yes.
Get my Reveler triumph. I'm so excited. Activities. Sorry,
reskinned hung. I was just gonna say, you excited for the reskinned hung jury as well?
Yes, because it's a hung jury.
It's a 200. It's not a 180.
Yeah,
and it has some very compelling perks.
I was gonna say it's Strand, so it doesn't. I don't care. If
I mean,
but it's still the same model. That's what I was
It
referring
uses
to.
the same model. Yeah.
Does anyone care what their guns look like in Destiny?
No, but some
Yes.
people do, and I like carrying them.
I mean,
Why?
I do, but as long as they look good, I don't care if it's a reused model. I don't give a shit.
Whatever. You must really hate the Root of Nightmares guns, then.
No, not really. The Root of Nightmare
They
guns are pretty
look
cool, actually.
terrible.
What do you mean?
You don't like? I love the Glock and
Do
balls.
you not understand? What
Yeah,
the terrible
I
is?
love the Glock and balls.
Okay, that's because you're immature.
I mean,
What about right?
I'm an adult.
Sorry. Good saying. Good saying. Now that you went there, what
Mhm.
about the Bad Dragon grenade launcher? No.
oh yeah. I didn't actually think of it in that way. I mean, I thought of it in a different way, but yeah, no, I can definitely see the resemblance. 100%.
Listen.
Yep.
Yes, they're all king size Bad Dragons. All right, you could buy them right from the Bad Dragon website if you're one of those fetish OnlyFans people. All right.
Yep.
Greener is completely confused. He doesn't know what Bad Dragon is.
I'll show him
I
when
know
he comes over.
it's
don't
some
worry.
sort of giant dildo. I've seen it on Steam.
Bad Dragon makes artisanal dildos.
Yes.
Artisanal.
You could display them if you had them. I've been thinking about getting some.
All right. Cool. All right. Fucking weirdos. We're gonna get into this. Anyway, Root of Nightmares guns are ugly. Just so you all know. So are King's Fall. Man, fuck. Gross. I guess the last raid ones that I really liked were VOTDs. They all look good. I think I'm just a fan of regular, like, modern looking things. And they're like, they're pretty slick, and they've got a bit of the, like, rotator, like the pyramid aesthetics to them, whereas I don't know, the King's Fall ones are just, they're pointy and like nobody would make a gun like that.
You know which raid guns I really hated the look of them? Chronosaurus.
You want to know something crazy? I have no idea what any of those look like. Like
it just has the regular
the
weapon model
with like purple jewels and shit on them.
It's not even the jewels. It's the fact that like the weapons, Galrun's Revenge or Galrun's whatever, it's like full of rust on it. Like it has. If you try to shade it, it doesn't work with anything. It's just full of rust. Like why?
Because they suck.
Yeah.
All right. Let's look at this. It's probably the same as last year, but it says how to win the games. Activities that award you bronze or silver medallions include Gambit, Quick Play, Crucible, anything from Vanguard Playlist, as well as Neptune activities, Defiant Battlegrounds. For high tier gold platinum medallions, play Nightfalls, Raids, Dungeons, Crucible, Competitive Crucible, Trials of Osiris, and Legend Defiant Battlegrounds. Okay, that sounds about typical. Contender cards, which are purchased for 1,000 Glimmer. Why even bother making them cost anything? Also award gold medallions. You can only carry 2 contender cards at a time, one for Strikes and Gambit, and another focus for Crucible. Platinum cards award platinum medallions, and those cost 1,500 Glimmer. So ridiculous. Just like contender cards, you can only carry 2 of them at a time. One for Strikes and Gambit. One for Strikes and Gambit, and one for Crucible. Those are the basics of the event. So, but it sounds basically the same as last year. Play the game, earn medallions, dunk them in the podium so your class wins the day, then the week, and then the whole event. Of course, you'll have a chance to earn the 2 Guardian Games weapons while doing that. So they are the title Void SMG is back with new perks, and the legendary Strand Scout Rifle. It's a light frame that has some amazing perk combinations as well. It's called the Terax Hippos.
Yep, you got it.
Terax Hippo? Terax Hippo? Sorry.
You got it. You got it. Don't worry.
All right, so this is the reskinned hung jury y'all complaining about. All right.
Nobody complained about it.
I like these green things on the side of it. They look cute.
It's the Baja Blast Scout Rifle.
Ooh, I like Mountain Dew.
That figures.
Fuck off. I don't drink Mountain Dew. All right. Anyway. What is this? High stakes, high scores. Strike scoring was introduced. Blah, blah, blah. Earning high scores will unlock potential buffs for your weapons and abilities. They did that last year, didn't they?
I don't
think
remember.
so.
No.
Think so.
There was something you
I
could
have sworn they did.
Yeah, they did. They did. 100%. I remember that. You could earn the buff for... You got it for... Did you get it for the week or the day?
I think it was for the week, because you had a certain limit of like platinum things that you could. Those little platforms that would show up. Yeah, that's weekly stuff. Yeah.
It also says the buffs only work in the Guardian Games playlist, so make good use of them. Okay, all right.
I was too busy figuring out the best ways to cheese Guardian Games last year to really think about buffs it was giving me. So.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna swap over to the screen real quick so everybody can see this beautifulness. Hold on. I am going to make this bigger because it's pissing me off. Where is the screen? Okay. All right. Check this out. Wonk. 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 too big, but that's okay. That's what she said. So these are the outfits. Just want to show them off to the recording or stream. If nobody had seen them yet, they did put out some advertisements about it beforehand. That actually looks pretty good. I don't know.
I think they always do good. The Dawning and the Guardian Games armor is almost always fire. I don't know why, but for me, those two sets are always good.
This one looks good because the helmet doesn't look very Destiny. This guy's got headphones on. I respect that.
It's the gym bro. Titan gym bro.
The gym bro. Let's go, baby. All right. And then, I don't know. The Hunter.
I mean,
the mask is cool, but the rest of it is pretty like.
They're getting a capeless hood, another capeless hood option, so that's cool.
It's a capeless hood that actually has brim. Like it's a brim. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it actually
so it's like
has
a hat.
Yeah.
You guys know.
You can have two hats now.
Why would you
it's
want
the
a
one.
capeless
It's finally they have given us a hunter class item that doesn't have. It has some stuff bolted onto the head, but it's not a bunch of weird fucking bullshit like it is on most hunter clothes.
True.
Okay. Anyway, I want my cloak. I don't want to run around without my cloak. I'm not a hunter without a cloak. Just kidding. I'll buy it and put it on and wear it for a week and then switch to something new afterwards.
Let's see how much. Actually, now that you've spoken about it, Greener, sorry. Let's see how much of a hunter are you. What cloak do you use the most?
Right now, the cowboy hat.
I'll let it pass.
Okay, sorry. I've had it on basically since I've got it.
What's yours, Gato?
It's the one that's like torn up on the bottom, and it has like the wolf figure. I don't know what's the name of it, but I can send. I think I
know it. It's got like some fur on it too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. I used to rock
okay.
that.
If I'm not wearing my cowboy hat, I'm wearing the big bear. Roar.
From Iron Banner. Yeah, that's okay as well. That's fine.
The only time I'm not wearing that cowboy hat is when I'm in Iron Banner and I'm wearing Iron Banner gear, hence the big bear. But I mean, whatever.
My most used cloak for my hunter is the Solstice 2019 cloak, but the blue one without any glowing stuff on it. It's just a straight color. It's very clean. It's got a nice deep cowl.
I use the one without a hood. I'm kidding. I thought that would trigger everyone.
I didn't even register what you just said. So
I said I use the one without a hood. You ever see that one? It doesn't have a hood, but all of the hunter helmets look terrible on top. So it's like the worst thing ever. Anyway, all right, we're gonna keep going. Woo, woo, woo. What's this book? Is it something on sale? Did we get to buy it?
That's what the event cards always look like in game.
Ah, boring. I wanted a journal. It looked like a journal. It looked good.
So make one.
All right, Guardian against Guardian. Yeah, okay. Blah 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 blah. So that's the event card. Okay, boring. Never mind. The Guardian Game Cup returns. What is that?
it's the
beer stein.
Yeah.
No. It sounds like a competition. Look, the Guardian Games Cup is back. Last year, we collaborated with 42 teams from 14 different ranges in an intense battle to see which class and region would come out on top. All those teams were invited, but this year we're opening the competition for everyone to join. Gather your fire teams from around the world and take part in the Guardian Games Cup this year, where you'll raise money for charity. Oh, very cool. All right, so we can raise money by doing stuff. Top team in a technical category, customize art. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm incredibly bored. I thought it was going to be some crazy fucking competition. Top 2 teams in technical and charitable categories. Boring. Okay, so, all right. If you do that, you can win a really boring emblem. Oh, I should show it. This is the emblem. This you can win a medal. That's cool. What is this? Custom art of your fire team. I don't care. Custom art of your fire team. Wow.
Different artists.
I get that, but like, how bad do you have to feel as Gamma Trap to be put under like Furian art? Like, this is the top prize. This is the second top prize. It's the exact same prize, other than the art or the artist. I'm just kidding. They're both the top team in just different categories, but it's still funny. All right. Anyway, if you donate, you can get this Guardian game emblem. Very cool. $25.
It's so organized, and now it's so disorganized.
Sign up instructions. Okay. Get your fire team to of 1 to 6 Guardians together and register here. Okay. There's a link. Maybe I'll put it in the description. Let me see what it looks like. All right. It's Bungie Foundation stuff. Go check it out. For a good cause, I'm sure it'll be fun. That's it. They're partnering with the Bungie Foundation. Do this. Raise some money.
A shadowy mass strikes up for a level, stops for a second.
What am I hearing? Sounds like television.
Why are we hearing the Burger King guy? Number 15, Burger King.
I heard something. I was confused for sure. I was like, whatever. Okay. I mean, I know. It was a really condensed version. 1 hour, 8 minutes. We nailed it, guys. Let's get it over with. We got so much to do. I'm going to plug first. Catastrophe stream. 2 days.
Fuck yeah.
Make it worth it, or I'm going to stay in America. I don't know. Why would I do that?
I can find a place for you to live here. Easy. We'll make it work.
No. But yeah, no. It sounds like a lot. There's at least a good chunk of the community that's kind of excited for it. I hope there's other people that haven't really been talking about it that's kind of excited about it. I'm excited to get down there and get it done. That sounds bad, but.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
All right, calm down.
You know some of the stuff I got planned. Yeah.
This is not an OnlyFans stream. It's going to the public.
It's not an OnlyFans
The
stream.
OnlyFans recording stuff happens after the
Okay,
stream.
after we're all drunk. Creepy. Okay. All right. If you guys never hear from me, just know that where I was and who to call the FBI on.
You can put our address out to everyone else. That's fine. It's not like the feds haven't been here before.
Oh, okay.
They have.
I'm just fucking with you, or am I?
He's not. Okay. Anyway, Catastrophe stream. Come check it out. Other than that, everything's business as usual after that.
Yep.
Streams on Tuesday and Wednesday, and yeah, but. I'm sure Wrecked. Oh wait, he's down there. Might have something to say about May 2nd. I don't know if you're ready.
Next week, May 2nd, SGC Guardian Games begins. So, what does that mean? That means we are doing our own version of Guardian Games while Destiny's Guardian Games is going on. Well, in this case, we are tracking Community Player of the Week participation. So, in order to participate, all you got to do is 1, be in one of our clans. 2, head on over to the event section of the server. I can't remember the name of the channel off the top of my head. And select yourself into your clan, whichever clan or class, whichever class you're going to represent for the event. And 3, you got to play with people. So find clanmates or people in other SGC clans and do activities with them. All right. At the end of every week, I'll be looking at the top community player of the week score for each clan, for each class. Those people will get a server role. That'll be the contender role, and then whoever scores the most points for the entire month will get the MVP role for their class. And then whichever class wins will maintain their class role for the rest of the year. So
We're gonna move it
That's
down
what
so
we're
it
doing.
doesn't fuck with your color.
We will move it down to the rest of the event rolls, so it won't mess with your color if you've got any of those other high-end rolls like rank 11, or if you're one of the players of the week or whatever. So, and that's it. Look for more announcements and fancy graphics later. Hooray.
Woo! Yeah, get hyped. It's gonna be good. All right. Good Saint, you want to plug anything?
Recruitment post, per the usual, obviously. And obviously, yes, the catastrophe stream, it's going to be a good time. Got a lot of stuff planned that some of the stuff Green doesn't even know about yet. So yeah. If when is this going? Is this going out Saturday or is this going out tomorrow?
It's still going on Saturday, so like the catastrophe stream is happening in like 2 hours.
Okay, so yeah. If you're watching this, then make sure to get over to the catastrophe stream. And then I do stream over on Twitch. It's Mr. Good Saint, or twitch.tv/Mr. Good Saint. So yeah, come over there and watch me, fuck around and suck at video games. Good time.
Got him.
I currently have nothing.
Cool. All right, well,
sorry,
we're going to cut it. Oh, sorry, what?
No, I was gonna say I'm sorry, but I had to delay a little bit on my game show thing because I've been having some issues on my own side. So that's why I have been a little bit silent when it comes to like announcements and stuff on the SGC.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You don't always have to have something to plug.
I got one other thing. Twitch.tv/Mr._Rect. I'll be doing Clan Wars planning on stream on Sunday in the morning at some point, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, I think.
Sounds incredibly fun.
Some people want to see how the sausage is made, man.
I said incredibly fun.
I can see your face while you're saying it, you son of a bitch.
I thought you couldn't see out of that X.
I have one good eye.
Oh, I thought that was a marble.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anyway. All right. Everybody, thank you so much for coming to watch This Week at Shrouded, episode 14. I was trying to think of a title off the top of my head, but it didn't come to me. I thought it was going to be clever. Anyway, we really appreciate it. That's all the news we have for you today. I want to thank my guests, Mr. Wrecked, Mr. Good Saint, and Captain Gato. That's it. We're out for this week. So have a good one. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Jupiter.
Jupiter.